Right now, as you're watching this video, your lungs might be sending you desperate warning signals that you're dismissing as normal aging. That persistent throat clearing, the fatigue you feel after climbing stairs, even the way you've been sleeping differently lately, these could all be early cries for help from lungs that are slowly failing. What I'm about to share will disturb you, but it could save your life. After age 60, lung failure doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual, silent process that begins with subtle symptoms most people ignore for months or even years. By the time you're gasping for breath, significant and often irreversible damage has already occurred. Recent pulmonary research reveals that lung function decline accelerates dramatically after 60, but the early warning signs appear years before a clinical diagnosis. The terrifying truth is that most seniors experiencing these symptoms dismiss them as inevitable aging, never realizing their lungs are desperately trying to tell them something is seriously wrong. Today, I'm revealing the 7 early warning signs that your lungs are failing after 60. These signs appear in a specific progression, and the earlier you recognize them, the better your chances of stopping or even reversing the decline. Stay with me through all 7 signs. Number 2 is so common that 80% of seniors experience it, but never connect it to lung failure. By the time you reach sign 7, immediate medical intervention may be your only option.
Warning sign number 7, persistent throat clearing. If you've noticed yourself clearing your throat more often throughout the day, especially in the morning, this could be your lungs' first distress signal. After age 60, your respiratory system becomes less efficient at clearing inflammatory debris and excess mucus. This isn't just annoying. It's evidence that your airways are producing abnormal amounts of thick, sticky secretions that your aging lung mechanisms can no longer handle effectively. Many seniors dismiss this as allergies or dry air, but it's often the earliest sign that inflammatory processes are beginning to compromise lung function. The persistent need to clear your throat indicates that your natural lung cleaning mechanisms, the tiny hairs called cilia that sweep debris upward, are becoming sluggish and ineffective. Warning sign number 6, unexplained fatigue after climbing stairs. That winded feeling after climbing just one flight of stairs isn't normal aging. It's a clear indicator that your lungs aren't delivering adequate oxygen to your muscles and organs. When lung function begins to decline, your heart has to work harder to circulate the limited oxygen your compromised lungs can provide. This creates a cascade effect where simple activities that never bothered you before suddenly leave you breathless and exhausted. Many seniors start avoiding stairs or making excuses to use elevators, never realizing they're adapting to lung failure. The fatigue you feel isn't muscle weakness. It's your body struggling with insufficient oxygen delivery. Warning sign number 5, dry, persistent cough, especially at night. A cough that won't go away, particularly one that worsens when you lie down, is your lungs attempting to expel irritants and inflammatory debris they can no longer process normally. This cough often starts as occasional and dry, but gradually becomes more persistent and disruptive. It's especially problematic at night because lying flat makes it harder for your compromised lungs to clear accumulated secretions and inflammatory particles. Many seniors try cough drops or change their pillows, never realizing this cough is their lungs' desperate attempt to maintain function as their natural clearing mechanisms fail. Warning sign number 4, waking up feeling like you haven't breathed properly. This is a subtle but critical warning sign. If you wake up feeling like the air in your room is heavy, or like you need to take several deep breaths to feel satisfied, your lungs may be struggling with gas exchange during sleep. During sleep, your breathing naturally becomes shallower, but healthy lungs compensate by maintaining efficient oxygen absorption. When lung function is declining, this compensation fails, leaving you with a sensation of incomplete breathing or air hunger upon waking. This feeling often accompanies restless sleep, frequent waking, or morning headaches, all signs that your brain wasn't receiving adequate oxygen throughout the night. Warning sign number 3, reduced walking endurance. If you've noticed that walks you used to enjoy now leave you short of breath, or you're stopping to rest more frequently during normal activities, your lung capacity is likely significantly compromised. This reduction in endurance often happens gradually. You might start choosing shorter routes, avoiding hills, or finding reasons to cut activities short. These adaptations mask the reality that your lungs can no longer meet your body's oxygen demands during moderate exertion. The distance you can walk comfortably before feeling winded is a direct measure of your lung function. Progressive reduction in this distance is a clear indication that lung failure is advancing.
Before I reveal the most serious warning signs, I need to share something that could be crucial for your lung health. Many seniors who recognize these early warning signs have discovered a simple morning protocol that can help support their respiratory system's natural healing processes. This approach works by supporting your lungs' ability to clear inflammatory debris and optimize oxygen absorption, even when early damage has already occurred. Seniors who implement this protocol often report improvements in breathing comfort, energy levels, and overall respiratory function within weeks. The protocol is based on respiratory rehabilitation principles and can be particularly effective when started during these early warning stages before severe damage occurs. If you want to learn about this lung-supporting approach that could help address these warning signs, I've put the complete information in the description below.
Warning sign number 2, shortness of breath. During normal conversation, this is the warning sign that shocks most people. If you find yourself pausing mid-sentence to catch your breath during normal conversation, or if talking for more than a few minutes leaves you feeling winded, your lungs are in significant distress. Healthy lungs should easily support normal speech without creating breathlessness. When lung function declines to the point where talking becomes effortful, it indicates that your oxygen reserves are critically low and your respiratory system is struggling to meet even basic demands. Many seniors start speaking in shorter sentences or avoiding long conversations, never realizing they're adapting to advanced lung function decline. This symptom often appears months before a medical diagnosis, but represents significant progression of lung failure. Warning sign number 1, bluish tint to lips or fingernails. This is the most serious warning sign, evidence that your lungs are failing to adequately oxygenate your blood. Any bluish discoloration of your lips, fingernails, or skin around your mouth indicates dangerously low oxygen levels in your bloodstream. This condition, called cyanosis, means your lung function has declined to the point where you're not absorbing enough oxygen to meet your body's basic needs. Your organs and tissues are being deprived of life-sustaining oxygen, and immediate medical attention is critical. If you notice any bluish discoloration, especially during exertion or when you're short of breath, this represents a medical emergency. Your lungs have progressed beyond early warning signs to active failure, and delay could be life-threatening.
Recognition saves lives. The tragic reality is that millions of seniors are experiencing these warning signs right now, but dismissing them as normal aging. Each ignored symptom represents missed opportunities to intervene before irreversible damage occurs. But here's the hope. Recognizing these signs early gives you power. Lung function can be supported, improved, and in many cases significantly restored when intervention happens during the warning phase rather than after crisis occurs. If you recognize yourself in any of these warning signs, don't panic, but don't ignore them. Your lungs are asking for help, and the earlier you respond, the better your chances of maintaining respiratory health for years to come. Start by eliminating the factors that accelerate lung decline: inflammatory foods, environmental toxins, and lifestyle habits that stress your respiratory system. Focus on supporting your lungs' natural healing capacity through proper nutrition, appropriate exercise, and targeted respiratory support. Remember that morning protocol I mentioned. Many seniors credit this approach with helping them address these early warning signs and restore breathing comfort they thought was lost forever. The choice is yours. Dismiss these warning signs as inevitable aging or recognize them as your lungs' plea for help and take action while intervention can still make a difference. Your lungs want to heal. They're just asking for your help. Don't wait until shortness of breath becomes a daily struggle or until you need medical intervention to breathe comfortably. The information about that lung-supporting protocol is in the description below. It could be the intervention your lungs have been asking for. Which of these warning signs have you experienced? Are you ready to listen to what your lungs are trying to tell you? Let me know in the comments. Your respiratory health is in your hands. Give your lungs the support they're asking for, starting today. See you in the next video.